Hello, and welcome back to another TheJavaJive video. Today we are going to be discussing Docker and creating an instance of Drupal so that we can see how it would work on a large scale level. So Docker is a tool that allows you to create containerized applications and microservices very quickly. So you might ask, what does that mean? Well, a container in Docker is basically the code for one particular application all packaged into one space so that you can reuse and rerun that application multiple times. So these Docker container images allow you to see if the application will work on Linux or Windows operating systems. Like this definition says, just to make sure the differences between staging and development. So Docker might be thought of as very similar to a virtual machine, but there are a few differences. So on this article that I found, I just read through a couple of the differences between a virtual machine and Docker. So there's a diagram here, and based off of this diagram, you can see that virtual machines would be slower to boot up based off of each VM having their own operating system. So since Docker only has the host OS, it loads very fast. Virtual machines are actually more secure than using a Docker container, though, since they each have their own OS and they all have their own separate identity. So if a container in Docker is exploited, the rest might be vulnerable to hacking as well. So now I just want to demonstrate how you can install Drupal using Docker. So here is our lab. So you can create a new instance. And then I'm going to copy a line of code, paste it in the terminal. And you can see that this is done. So I'm going to run another line of code. And run that. This is going to build the Drupal site. Okay, and you can see that this is ready to go. So you can open the port by clicking on 80. And then we will just install using whatever we want as our language. I'm going to go with the standard installation profile. I'm also going to choose for database type, I'm going to choose Postgres. And for the name, I'm just going to put the same thing in. And also for the host, under advanced options instead of localhost, I'm also going to use Postgres. Keeping the port number the same. Save that. And then this will install. So I could also put all my information in here. I will fill out anything I want in here. You can also see username, password. If I would put that in there and hit save and continue, then my site would be created. So this was just a very fast and simplified way to create a Drupal site using Docker. So please subscribe to my channel if you like the video, and I will see you next time.